Thank you, Maestro. Dear music lovers, it's 8:30 and it's time for live stream. Tonight we have moved to another page because actually we have been blocked by Facebook and we don't know what happened. Maestro, do you know? What have we done wrong?
No, but my son Matthias, he said today, so my daddy and Trump, they're blocked from Facebook. We have been, I've been checking all my whole soul for mistakes and all the crimes I might have done, but I found out through a friend that I have been fine. He was looking through my pages. I hadn't done anything wrong. So actually, we still don't know. So please give us some sort of feedback if you would know. I heard now from two people that it could have been that last week we played Prokofiev's Classical Symphony. We did play it in our own version, but sometimes these trolls and robots are brain dead and tone deaf, so they can't hear the difference of a Limburg version or a Karajan version. So,
but Christian, wasn't I think it's the case also that we got a viewer. I mean, we had like 1,500 people watching last week,
yeah.
and one guy, he told us that you played a wrong note. Is that the case why we have been banned from Facebook?
No, actually, I thought for some time that I said something very offensive about the people who closed down the Netanya. So you get so suspicious of everything. We're starting now in a conspiracy theory, the whole thing here. No, but I think that's the case. Please, if you have some ideas of what
or some help, we can't get our account back, so please help us.
We're still blocked. Blocked. It's really I have 15,000 followers there, and here we only have 1,000 so far. So we won't reach everyone, but hopefully there are some people. And say hello so we can see if you are there or not. And once again, get your questions in. I will have later on, I'll have a trombone tip, and I will talk today about the posture and also how to hold the trombone and how to hold the slide. This is very important, and I think I have gone through this quite a lot over the years and found out that actually there's a lot of things to think about, which are not the things that I learned from beginning when playing the trombone.
But anyway,
yeah.
I mean, first of all, we have an album coming out at midnight. But first, how is the Mozart competition going?
Oh, it's very, very exciting. We have about every day we have like a maximum. One of the leading playlist has every day around 10,000 streams. So
10,000 a day?
10,000 streams a day, and there are 16 people in the competition, and it's so exciting to see how they move the tracks, and also how they have 3 chances to change the tracks and then see which ones gets popular.
And also, dear friends, music lovers, that one stream is $10 on Spotify to the recording company. European Gramophone.
Yeah. Actually, if you have a free account and
it's even more.
want to support European Gramophone with listening once, the European Gramophone and all its artists are getting 0.000000001 cent. So it's a little bit more when it's a premium, and Amazon actually and Tidal are the ones that stream best, but Spotify has, I think, the best service because they do the tracking system. I mean, the seams of the tracks are. It's a jungle, really a jungle.
What was the music that you played for us here at the
entrance?
Yeah,
it was our first track that we ever did.
Exactly.
Candle.
Yeah.
Royal Fire music.
About 18 months ago.
Yeah.
1.5 year, 19. Yeah.
I did the playbacks, 8 trombones, and we did.
And did you record in that very room that you're sitting in now?
This very room I recorded.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very exciting. A lot of fun. So, but how was your week, by the way?
My week was great. I finally finished the Tchaikovsky arrangement for the Östgötamusiken, Linköping. So I now know everything there is to know about Tchaikovsky. Wow, what a guy, what a composer. You know, fantastic. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been, I just before I went on live, I wrote my last little note in my saxophone concerto for the same orchestra, which Jürgen Pettersson is going to play.
Wow.
We're going to record it. And maybe the decision hasn't been taken yet, but we are thinking about going slow TV on that, which means that for the whole week, when we rehearse and record this, we're going to have TV cameras like Big Brother. So you can see us going to the toilet and everything.
There will be cameras in the toilet?
Yeah, well, this is actually an idea of the new, very creative producer at Östgötamusiken, Fredrik Malmberg.
Yeah.
Malmberg, I think his name.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, great guy. So, but of course, everyone in the orchestra has to feel comfortable with it. I feel very uncomfortable with it, but I said I will not be the one stopping it. So it could be that it will happen. It's going to be
the Swedish national television did this, I think, 2 years ago, and it's become such a success that they're doing it again this year with elks, mooses in the springtime when they're crossing this river up north, and they put cameras up for a whole week, 24/7, to watch the moose pass the orchestra musicians.
Here they will also watch the moose, but with these batons.
Okay, now, dear music lovers, tomorrow or at midnight, there's another album coming out, because it's release day. It's Wednesday, so
get ready. Why can you not become a billionaire?
Here it comes.
In order to achieve all of your dreams and goals. Number 2. Focus on increasing your income. In today's economic environment, you cannot save your way to millionaire status, wrote Grant Cardone, who went from being broke and in debt at the age of 21 to becoming a self-made millionaire by 30. Number 3. Take advantage of Uncle Sam's generosity. Brian Feroldi once wrote, "If you have a 401k or 403b through work, then any money you contribute to that account will grow tax-deferred, allowing your money to compound more quickly." He also suggested opening up a traditional...
Is this in the Explorer series, Meister? No, so this is fantastic recording. Stina Hellberg Agbach, Jennifer Torrance, Andrea Tarodi, myself, sorry, and Demon producer Hank Heinrich. And actually, we got 2 of them here right now in the green room. Should we put them on and ask them what?
Yes, you put them on. It is indeed the explorers. We have. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, wonderful.
So, Hank, you're upside down, Demon producer.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
You're
I can fix
sideways.
that.
There we go. Now
Yeah.
that's better. That's better.
Fantastic. Stina, I have to begin with asking you, the track we just heard, How to Become a Millionaire. And we heard...
No, a billionaire.
Sorry, it was just out of my imagination, billionaire. So the instruments we actually heard was a bit of percussion, which Jennifer played. She's on soon, I think. And harp. But how did you manage the harp to sound like that?
It's actually it's a secret. It takes a lot of practice and skill.
Okay.
Oh, it's a total secret. Give us a little clue now. We can
First of all, you have to have an electric harp, and then the rest is secret. I actually, when I am hearing these sounds, I don't really remember what I did, but it was. I think it's pretty awesome sounds, actually.
Yeah, it's really nasty.
Great, and I mean the sound quality and the sound world that we have here.
Yeah, but that's Maestro Henke.
Yeah, I was just going to go lead into to Henke. Henke, you did my first recordings with the Nordic Chamber Orchestra back in the 90s, didn't you? No,
Yeah.
not in the 90s, 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I remember. We had a great time. They are still there somewhere, I know.
Yeah, they are. I know that you want to listen to them. I have to. It will take some time to get them. I think I have them on some CD-ROMs actually.
Oh yeah, great,
So-
great.
So I will send you some.
And also, you have been generous enough to let us use your fantastic reverbs on our recordings.
Yeah,
What is it called? Nevo Studio.
yeah, Nevo Studios.
Nevo Studio.
Yeah,
It's fantastic. It's amazing. We're using some of them. I'm not going to say which ones we use because it's
It's a secret, as Stina's harp.
Wow. but they are wide and beautiful.
yeah.
So-
Everyone should check them out. They are
Yeah.
impulse responses, so you can download them from our homepage. It's really good stuff.
Yeah.
I think we have
how
to
did
tell
you-
some...
Yeah, sorry. I'm talking too much.
Sorry, Maestro.
Sorry.
Sorry, Maestro. Sorry, Maestro.
forget
No,
that.
just some background on how this album along. I got a grant from the Swedish Art Council, whatever, and they had made some contact with you, Demon Hank, in Nevo Studios in Sundsvall. So I immediately called my friends Andrea, which she has a concert tonight, I think, and Stina, my fantastic harp friend, and we went up there. No one knew Jennifer at this time. She's the percussionist of all this, and they just there and said, "Make music." And Andrea had this idea: I want to make a recording of billionaires. But Stina, what did we? Can you tell us a bit? What's a digestive? What did we eat in these 2 weeks?
Well, if you go into the studio for 2 weeks, you're very likely just to eat junk food and pizza. But we didn't do that. We only had tacos. So every day we shopped new vegetables and had a new set of tacos up until one of us, I'm not going to say who, but got ill to the stomach. And we had to quit this project and start with pizza. It was very sad.
But the cool thing is because I did a couple of tours with you actually, and you actually bring your harp on the train, and we have been playing together on the train. And the personnel on the train and the guys checking your ticket are always a bit grumpy when they see a person sitting there with a harp, right?
Yeah, and when we were going back this time, the harp was just next to the train bathroom, and the bathroom started to leak. It was horrible.
Yeah. So basically, what is to be a little bit serious now? I mean, for me, it's quite an amazing. I mean, the cover. Look at the cover here. It's Hank there, but he's not looking the way he hasn't got the same approach as he has in reality. This is really a stockbroker here.
But when we were in the studio, he actually wore a suit every day. So
okay. No, it's really. I mean, the deep sense of all this is quite amazing. The atmosphere that it gets about being a billionaire and doing all this, and that we live in a time, really live in a time where money is so important that you even vote in Donald Trump as a president. Isn't it strange?
Yeah, and we actually, we did this. Me and I went to
Per, watch your hands.
trash.
Per, watch your hands when you move. You get some sound from it.
It's my instrument.
Okay.
No, we went to trash rooms and we stole trash from the fanciest addresses in Stockholm. And we took the trash, laid on trash. So it's the sound world of this. Yeah, the sword, for example. We found a sword in this room at Nybrogatan in Stockholm. It's just Stina has it still. So that was an instrument that Jennifer played on, actually. Yeah. It's fantastic, but also quite sad, actually, to investigating this weird world.
Yeah, I mean some of the last tracks, particularly the one with Försäkringskassan, it sounds really well. Someone a billionaire is sort of using the Swedish health system in a way to steal money from the. It's beautiful. It's unbelievable, and I hope everyone will listen to this and I really reflect, because it's for me. I was knocked out. And is Jennifer?
It's out at midnight.
Is Jennifer coming out?
I think Jennifer has some issues, internet connection, so we have to. No, she isn't managing to connect. I think she's sitting in Norway. It's very sad, but we have to catch her.
I have to take credit for the fact that she is there, because you asked me who is the greatest percussion player in Scandinavia, and I immediately said Lawrence. Jennifer was playing with me in the Arctic Philharmonic, and she's like a star. I mean, I've never seen a percussion player who is so looking directly into your eyes, and every move you do, and is completely 100% secure in her rhythm. It's unbelievable.
Totally awesome. Yeah. It's she didn't come on here, but another time. Anyway, the shoe. Well, Hank, Demon producer Hank has the shoes, also found in a trash room at Nybrogatan. We used them for the last track, Fred Astaire. You can listen tonight at midnight on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, and so on. And it's Stina and Hank.
And it's within a series we call the Explorer, EG Explorer Digital. It's like contemporary music and avant-garde style music. So it's really something. And I mean, again, Hank, the sound qualities, the sound world that you have produced is unbelievable.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, fantastic.
Hank, how many microphones? How many microphones below $100 do you own?
Below $100.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know, maybe 20.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that one.
57. You
And
have that 57.
above you have.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Stina and Hank, Demon Producer Hank, Stina, thank you so much for being with us. It was a great pleasure, and your album will drop at 2,400 hours tonight. The
Nice.
$1 billion opera. Thank you so much. You're going to the room where there's drinks and snacks, right? Talk to you soon.
See ya.
So
See ya.
great. So do we have any questions coming in?
Yes, we do, Maestro.
Wonderful.
We actually have some questions about your trombone sounds on the new on the European gramophone recordings.
Aha, okay.
How do you put the mics, and which mics are laying in, and so on? Because someone really liking the sound of the trombone.
Yeah, okay. So that will be, in part, will be a European gramophone secret, how exactly I place them. But I can tell you that, I can give you some clues. I have 4 microphones. One is a cardioid, Neumann 183, and then I have 3 Omnis Schöpf, and the 4 of them are taking up the sound of the room. Then I have a set of 6 mics, which are everything is above, nothing below, because between the floor and the bell is the worst sound. If you put a microphone there, you'll get shitty sound. And so many producers over the year in radio station has come there, and I say, I don't want the mic there, and I got in trouble because I was refusing to have everyone place a mic below my bell. So basically, what I have is 6 of them, and they are Schöpf wide cardioid mics and cardioid mics mixed, and they are placed around the bell in this formation. And then
it's a blend of different.
And then I have 6 which are close, very, very close to the mic. Very, very close. It's like one right out of the mic, so you can get inside, totally inside every single sound, sort of. And if you would use one of those mics, it would sound absolutely terrible, because you will get it only from if it was like be sitting in the wrong place. But then that's the art, I think. That's when you actually have, first of all, you set them the sound level, of course, in the beginning. But then the secret is then to mix them, to make the sound, because where my ears are, I hear the sound in a certain way from the reflections and everything, and that's the sound that I make. So I want that sound to be heard. Therefore, I have mics placed where my ears are, but also around, so I get all the reflections. And the mixture of that takes a lot of time to find the right mixture of it. Now,
that's a very complex thing, but
yeah, and I also
it's
the mixture between the 3, took a long time to answer. We almost used the whole show. I'm too late.
Yeah, but we have a special guest who wants to ask you something as well here.
Hello, this is our layman.
Hello, Maestro. How are you today?
I'm fine, and I'm going to. We bring him in to explain to you the things that you don't understand when I talk about the trombone. So, this is the trombone tip of the week.
What's your name, first of all? Freddie Cream.
Yes, because my Swedish nickname is Fredde, which rhymes on grädde, which means cream in English. So I thought to make everything clear, I call myself Freddie Cream. I also sit in a mid-Sweden called Cream Force.
Yeah.
Kramfors in Swedish.
And what's the hotel? What's the hotel called in Kramfors?
Kram,
Hotel, right?
meaning hug.
Not
yeah.
not
But
cream.
now
no.
our
Cream,
trombone listeners are very, very eager, so we have to give them what they want, and then you will explain to the others who don't understand how a trombone is working. First of all, yoga position number 1, extremely important. The head straight in the middle of the face, in the middle of the body, not leaning forwards, not leaning backwards. Extremely important to be able to hold this very heavy instrument for many, many years, many hours each day. So this position is extremely important. Now, next thing that comes up, you have to hold the trombone with 45 degrees of the arm here. And then the next step is, don't bring your head to the trombone, bring the trombone to your head. Many people do this, move the head, but the head has to be absolutely straight, and then you bring the trombone into the face.
It actually looked pretty when you brought the head to the trombone.
Did I? Yeah.
You should do that once more.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I bring the trombone to the head. There we go. And hold it absolutely and horizontal. Don't lean down. Horizontal. Absolutely, to make the slide move the best possible way. Then you bring the other hand up and naturally 45 degrees, which makes you use only the finger and one thumb to move the slide. Now,
just one thumb. How many thumbs do you have on your... But just the one thumb, remember that.
Yeah, but just one thumb. It was historical.
Under my thumb. Yeah.
Abracadabra with 2 thumbs.
Next episode we go there.
Yeah, we don't go there. Now, anyway, what happens is that in all the trombone books, it says 2 fingers down, 2 fingers up. It's a disaster to do that because you cannot move your slide fast enough and easily enough. So you just have one thumb. You just have your right thumb and your finger. Thank you, Fredrik, for explaining it in a proper way. I need you really for this. And then you move the slide, your slide arm, the wrist has to be absolutely stiff, and you just move it along the horizontal line. So now,
Maestro, I have a question here. When you sort of, the longer the slide gets, the heavier the trombone must be, according to your back position. So you have to compensate. Or do you have to compensate?
No, the thing is, that's why I have a trombone, which is specially made, the Christian Lindberg CL2000, which is created with a perfect balance. So it balances back. I have a very heavy thing here, valve, that leans down so that even when you move out, it doesn't get heavier. A little bit, but it's still, I don't have to hold to work too hard with this arm. On other trombones, you have to, specifically the ones without and that's a very dangerous thing. Very, very good point, Fredrik. You get 6.7 for that point.
Thank you, Maestro.
Now,
Did I also notice that you have the CL rotor system 2000 developed by Bela Tarodi?
Yeah, Bela Tarodi.
Yes. I'm very familiar with that.
Yes, with the sausage
Yes.
machines. Fredrik did a program about my father-in-law about sausages machines from Hungary becoming their tools for this. It's of course a complete joke, but Fredrik is really our.
What CD is that on?
Trombone expert.
What CD is that on, Christian? Is it Christian Limber with Friends?
Yes, exactly. That's the whole story is there in the liners.
In the booklet.
So we are passing the line. It's so much fun here, and sorry for not having time for more questions. I know there's a whole gang of them there, but we'll
maybe we can do one short one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just from Bobby here. The true Lindbergh trombones I see are silver, gold in the bell.
Yeah.
What made you decide this? Guessing it's just because it looks cool, or?
No, a very good question. You know, when I started, I played the old classic 88, Call 88, and it's a red brass bell, which is very light. It has a dark sound, very beautiful sound, and very light. And I loved it. I really loved it. But then I got to Larry Minnick, and he put on a yellow brass bell without any lacquer on. And it turns out that
was that after or before accident?
What? The accident? No. Anyway, don't get serious now, because Bobby needs.
Yeah.
So what happened was that the trombone actually worked even better with the yellow brass. So it was the actual construction of the 88 that was the great thing with it. So I went to a yellow brass bell. Then I had this fantastic collaboration with Con, so I could try all the different metals. And I went for silver nickel, which is a very special thing also. It has this light feeling and very, very brilliant sound. I ended up with the solid sterling silver, very heavy. And unfortunately, very expensive today, not compared to a Stradivarius or something. So we are very spoiled as trombone players, because it could be maximum 6,000 euro, which is really nothing for an instrument. Anyway, what happened is it's very heavy to play, but it's like a Ferrari compared to a Skoda. It's like fantastic. It has this enormous possibility to drive, and you can create millions of different sounds. What I even do, I mean, I'm crazy, because I even put a resistance balancer here to make it even more solid and heavy. Because when I play in Carnegie Hall or in Avery Fisher Hall, I need to be able to project all the way to the back of the hall. And it's like this with rock concerts, you need big loudspeakers. You need a heavy sound. So this is the story about the metal. So you can enjoy all of them, but for different things. The red brass would work in small halls with small chamber music. The yellow brass would work in smaller symphony orchestras. This one would work with big Mahler symphonies. It would be fantastic.
Can I just very short the balance thing that you mentioned, the cloth on your? I've always thought there was a sweatband, but it's not.
Like a tennis racket.
The trombone, yeah, you're right. It is at the same time. The trombone sweats. You know, it's in the yeah.
But when you ran the Stockholm Marathon the last time, you had the sloth around your head. Was that because you were? Was it the same reason?
Yeah. Anyway,
No, Bobby. I think it was a brief question, but it was a very long answer. It's a really serious answer to it. There is a reason, Bobby. It's not just looking cool. It's also a sounding quality that the maestro is after.
Yeah.
Dear friends.
Yeah, we need to we need to give a tip of next week. Next week we have the guy on the picture behind there, Roland Pentinen. He's written an amazing piece called L'heure bleue, the blue hour.
It's fantastic.
It's a masterpiece. And he's going to be live with us here, and we're going to have a whole month of Roland Pentinen Festival on European Gramophone. We're doing Für Elise, where we will have the 10,000 kroner competition winner of Beethoven.
Yeah.
Åke Holmqvist is going to talk about.
He's coming. Did he say yes?
He's coming.
That's
absolutely.
Great.
He said yes.
Wow.
We will also release Chopin Nocturnes. We will release Clair de Lune and many other. Actually, Janacek. Some fantastic pieces by Janacek and Sukova, the daughter of Antonin Dvorak.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, a fantastic piano.
But do you know that Roland is also going to play during the French Open in tennis? But then they will call him Roland Garros Pentinen.
Frederick, there's snacks and beer in the waiting room. I'm putting you there now.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll be here all week.
Thank you, everyone. We are done for tonight.
Music lovers.
And we will put this on. We will put this on now on my personal page, and hopefully next week my new artist page.
As soon as we are from the ban from Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be on there. So until then, and tell everyone to like this page because I like it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. See you, everyone.
See you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.